Really nice to be with you. It's been some time since we've done a Rob's Ramblings, but we've had a busy time with VapeCon. What can I say about VapeCon? It was absolutely epic. To me, it's the dawning of the age of the new age of vaping, and it's going to be the 27th of August 2016 that vaping went mainstream. I think anybody who was on the fence about vaping, who came to VapeCon, realized that vaping is the way of the future. There's just no ways. I would imagine 10 years from now, nobody in a civilized country would be smoking and not vaping. We've still got the pictures and the video from the pros that we had at VapeCon. Those should be out in a day or so, and hopefully what I'll do is I'll do another Rob's Ramblings just with pictures and bits and pieces from VapeCon. But suffice to say that vaping has gone from the lunatic fringe to mainstream. So what's on Rob's Ramblings today? A couple of thank yous. Too many to mention at VapeCon. I mean, you guys that gave me juice to test, winner chicken dinner. Paulie, my jacket is absolutely fantastic. Paulie gave me a really nice jacket with a nice logo in it. And also, I picked up some of his new juices, but the one I'm vaping at the moment is the Coffee Cake Special Reserve. Paulie assures me that it's exactly the same formula as the standard, but it just goes to show you what steeping in oak barrels does to a juice. It's the exhale on this juice that really comes into its own. It's really nice. Paulie, you rock. What else is on the go? Oh yes, I bought a new camera. Very sophisticated. It's the one that most YouTubers recommend because this camera specializes in video as well. Haven't set it up yet, but I've been busy taking some pictures. Maybe I'll pop a cup. No, I won't. Let's talk about vaping and not photography. I tested, the first two juices I tested was the Noble Neon coconut and mango cocktail. Very nice. Unfortunately, I don't have the bottle anymore because I passed that on, because when people give me juices, I like to test it, and then once I've tested, pass it on. So I sent that on to Stotzer, and also tested Smack Ice, a refreshing cool mint bubblegum. Very nice. Those two have both been passed on, so I can't hold up the bottle, sorry. Also frozen, but if you have a close look at my porcupine logo. There we go. This is an interesting one. This is the one I really wanted to test. Let's give it a vape. I'm vaping it on this trick tank. Very nice. If you want some rich creamy peach and lychee frozen yogurt, that's the one for you. It's quite interesting. It's 2 milligram, and you get 2 bottles in the box. I can't remember the price, but well worth it if you're looking for something different. I solved I didn't solve the Gemini airlock issue. I'd given up on the Vaporessa Geminis because with the C-cell, after a while, you get that irritating airlock. And one of the guys from My E-Cig, Jess, told me to replace the O-ring on the top. This little one that goes around the edge. I took out the one that was in there, replaced it with a much smaller, thinner one, and airlock problem solved. I've actually been using this Gemini for about a week now without a single airlock. So those of you that have got the Gemini from Vaporesso that takes the C-cell, you've given up on it, replace that O-ring and you should be good to go. What the hell am I vaping here? This massive box is an SMY 260 with 3 18650s in it. Hold on, it's going to now tell me. Yeah, you have to press the, if you leave it for a while, you've got to press the plus and the minus sign to turn it back on. Irritating. Oh, hang on. There you go. Gearbest sent this to me free for review. It's massive, absolutely massive. It's I forgot how to open. Oh, it's a battery. It's a magnet, not a battery. How did these magnets are really strong? Oh, there we go. Okay, I know they're not Matchy-Matchison, but they are all VTC 4s. Would I buy this? No. But I guess if you're stuck on a desert island and you need some battery life, it would be worth getting. The thing I really hate about it is, have a look at the, I don't know if you can see the gap. It's the 510 is very, very shallow. Let's unscrew this. Okay. Let's, Mr. Referee, let me see. I'll play with that after. I'll do a full review of this. I see it's got a screw here, so I can probably get that screwed down, but I'll do a review on this at a later stage. What else? The Limitless XL. Was quite excited to get this because it's got a little the stock coil it comes with has got a little light that lights up when you vape. You can only really see it at night. Set this thing up and it just spewed the juice out. Tried that twice, lost a tank full of juice both times. Used one of the Claptons and built it, wicked it. So I thought I'd got a dummy, a lemon. Went back to Sir Vape and said to Craig, this is not a very good tank. And he said, why? And I said to him, it leaks like nobody's business. So he took it apart, re-wicked it, threw out the coils it comes with, built his own. I've been vaping on this for 3 days without so much as any leaks. It's a monster tank. It's huge. I've got the build in here is 0.39. It's wicking really well. The clouds are for days. Flavor, I wouldn't say this is a flavor tank. Not when you compare it to the one I'm going to show you now. Do I like this tank? No, not really. Don't know why. I think maybe because of the leaking it gave me. But for those of you that like big goodies, Yeah, it's cloud for days, but not being a flavor junkie. That's what I really like. For me, this is the Serpent Mini 25mm. This is probably my favorite RTA of all time. Oh, the lychees are all over my face. I've got triple X in here, and it is absolutely stunning. I've got a beautiful hands drip tip on top. It's on my V-Guard Trick Life Minikin. This tank is brilliant. What's really nice, it comes with two decks, one for dual and one for single, and Craig from Vape did the build in here for me. A 24 gauge nichrome, 7 reps, and comes out at 0.6. Airflow is fantastic, flavor fantastic, and if you want clouds, it does clouds as well. But and what's really nice is it holds quite a lot of juice.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The draw's brilliant with the airflow. The flavors is fantastic. I mean, I'd almost given up on RTAs, and as you know, I tend to stick with my Mellow 3 Minis with the C-cell in it. Beautiful flavor. Only problem with this is the airflow is not quite open enough. Airflow pops. This is a winner, a chicken dinner. Just hold on. My wife has come through to...
I'm going to blow.
Oh, she's going to turn on the blower. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video right there and continue when she's finished with the leaf blow, because we had a hell of a storm last night and the deck's really messy with leaves. I'm back. My arm's a bit sore from the leaf blower, but my wife is happy and she's going to leave me alone now. Yeah, so we're talking about the Serpent Mini 25. Just such a chicken dinner. If you are looking for a top of the range RTA, Serpent Mini 25 is for you. What's next? I love the little Pico Mini, and now we've got the Pico Mega with a 26650 battery. Really nice. What I like about this is it's because of its shape, it stands on the desk better. Battery life is fantastic. You can just get a spare battery, and yeah, it's a winner. It's a winner. The battery, I mean the threads on the battery cap are pretty dicky. But apart from that, I love the white because it's just so resilient to scratches. It's like my hot sig. Both of these devices go through abuse, well, not abuse, but in the boat, in the car, and they just don't scratch. So, and the Pico Mega is very comfortable as well. So if you're looking for best value for money, without any shadow of a doubt, are the Picos. They like under 1,000 Rand for a setup, and both of them are they work really well. The Mellow 3 Mini in particular is such a fantastic tank. Yes, you've got to carry around juice with you and refill it all the time because you go through juice at a rate of knots. But if you are looking to get into vaping, or even if you're an advanced vape and you're looking for something reasonable in price that does a fantastic job vaping, and you're taking it to the beach or out and about where you could lose it or break it or drop it, and you don't want to take any of your fancy devices, Pico 3 Mini or Pico 3 Mega, brilliant. Okay, what else? Okay, for those of you bottom-fed squonking types, there's the Vaporesso Naidu. They were doing so well with the design of this, and then they cocked it up with the drip tip. It's not a standard drip tip, so I had to stick in a drip tip into their drip tip to make it comfortable and away from the Atty. But yeah, it's nice build deck. I've got dual Claptons in this one. Things I do and don't like about it, you can build single or dual coil in it. I don't like the moisture that comes from the airflow. No matter how you vape this thing, you're always going to get some moisture coming out of the airflow. But drainage is good. This one was sent to me by eSig in the Mamsen Toti. Thank you, Brian. It's got this glass where you can see your coils, etc., but you can only see them until you press the fire button. Thereafter, it's academic because you can't see in anyway. But nice vape. So if you're looking for a bottom-fed Atty where you can build dual coils in it or single coils, this is worth a look-see. I just wish the e-cig manufacturers would think about us 510, the drip tip people. If I can't put on my own drip tip, it's history. I mean, just look how good that looks. The Serpent Mini 25 wins all the accolades. Looks, build, the quality, the vape, the airflow, and the fact is I can put a hands drip tip on. And the juiceful is a piece of cake. It's the juiceful is awesome. And done. Okay, what's next on the list? Been a long time since I've had a tube mod in my hand, but I was quite interested to get hold of the iJust S tank because I understand it can take C cells. But I wanted to test the airflow because this is purported to be really good on airflow. So I put the standard coil that came with it in, and as a starter, for those that want big airflow, chicken dinner. I can't even remember how much this cost me. It was like, I don't know, I can't remember, but really, really great little device. Another device that I'll take out with me. I'm not going to worry if it I'm not going to be happy it's fallen off the boat, but I'm not going to cry like if it's one of my Minikins or my Snow Wolves or my Hot Cigs. But I'm really impressed with this. If you're looking for a low-cost starter kit that's got masses of airflow for clouds, the iJust S kit is for you. Very, very nice. Can't go wrong with that. What else? I just wish there was another VapeCon because VapeCon was just so epic. What did I buy at VapeCon? Well, almost diddly squat because I didn't get a chance. I was too busy talking crap on the microphone and giving away like 40 grand's worth of prizes and meeting the peeps, talking to the peeps. I think for me, one of the things that I really love about vape meets, gatherings, VapeCon, is talking to all the people that I speak to online all day and every day. It's just fantastic. I love putting the faces behind the names, but probably 80% I kind of gathered who they were, but then you get that 20% where you think the guy's old and he's a youngster and vice versa, but it was absolutely awesome. I did manage to buy a couple of t-shirts, but all the mainstream boys, the Survape, the Vape King, NCV, Paulies, Vapors Corner, Vape Club, all, it was just impossible for me to get anywhere near to try and buy any of those specials. I think when I did the opening of VapeCon 2016 and I did the countdown and I said, VapeCon is now open, I had goosebumps. Absolute goosebumps. You know, vaping essentially is only about 3 years old, for me anyway. I'm coming up to my 3-year anniversary shortly. And if you think back to 3 years ago, we were vaping on mini Protank 2s and Ego batteries. And if you look at how far we've come, vaping is in a fantastic position. You know, all the leaking, the K-Fun clones that I used to throw in the gorge, pretty much most of the devices that come out now are almost there. Occasionally you get winners like the Mellow 3 Mini, the Nautilus Mini, the Serpent 25, obviously all my Rios. I don't know if I mentioned, but I managed to pick up another Devo, which is the original Atty for bottom fed squonking. And for me, this is still the best. I do a micro build in here. I have tropical ice, and it's just, for me, it's a chicken dinner. I've yet to find a bottom fed, massive airflow, lung hitting device. I think the closest I've come to is a Petri. Again, I probably need to rebuild and not use stock coils. I think I'll take this down to Craig and see if he can do a build for me, because Ollie's in Joburg, and building is an absolute art. It's one that I haven't quite mastered. I've mastered it for my for my Rios, but in all the other devices I still need to learn. So I watch the threads and I try and copy what you boffins do, getting there. It's been nice to be with you. In the next Rob's Ramblings, I think I'll cover, let's have a look. Yeah, the SMY 260, the Pilot Vape eSig tester, also sent to me by GearBest. The Wraith, interesting device. Yeah, till next time, the Wraith. I've spoken about the Serpent Mini, and then I also bought a Velocity, again, bottom fed, this time with a Trinity cap. I'll build that and play with that, because squonkers are really going mainstream now, and we need more and more Atties. So it's been really nice to be with you. I'm still coming down from VapeCon. Looking forward to a possible meet in Cape Town, and I think we're probably going to do a small meet in Durban, just to keep us until VapeCon 2017. Been nice to be with you.
Oh, it's so nice to